What's up guys, Cinestalker here for a new video. This video is a nice little movie review video. It's been about a couple of weeks or so since I've done a video like this. I have a big old stack of some movie goodness for me to review and talk to you about right up here from various companies. So let's get down to our next. I have a lot of stack, over 20 movies and films and TV shows and things like that to talk about. So it's me nuts. Let's get down to it now. Ah! All right, let's get down to the reviews right now. I have a nice stack. I said over like 20 films and TV shows and things like that. Like a bunch of stuff. I've been busy because of with Halloween and stuff. So I was just busy doing that stuff. So I didn't have time to really do a review toward the end of the month. So now, beginning of November, I'm doing a nice movie review, movie Monday review. Because I'm filming this on a Monday. So boom, nice bunch of stuff up here. I'll start with this awesome blockbuster hit, over $1 billion at the box office, and that is from Paramount Pictures. This came out last week, I guess, to review on Blu-ray. It has Top Gun Maverick, right? They're a sequel to the classic 80s film Top Gun with Tom Cruise. Saw this in the theater when it came out on opening day. Loved it. Great movie. So happy to watch this at home. Friggin' looks awesome here on Blu-ray. Supposed to get a 4K copy of this one, but they actually sent the Blu-ray. But it's okay. I'll get the 4K down the line. But the Blu-ray looks amazing. Sounds fantastic with the surround sound. Just super, super good. Great fun movie. But you got Tom Cruise character Maverick. He's been teaching. He's been still doing the jet flying stuff. And he's asked to be a teacher at the school. Where he went to school at and things like that. His buddy Goose, which he passed away in the first movie. His son, Goose's son, is in the Top Gun school, which is right back there with the shades on, and they kind of don't get along really, but then try to patch things up and things like that during the course of this movie. And just an amazing, great movie with a great climactic finish. Last half hour of the movie is just amazing, but overall, fantastic movie. I give it 10 out of 10. Must see if you haven't seen it. Must buy, must have in the collection. Top Gun Maverick, with over 30 minutes of behind the scenes footage and things like that, and bonus scenes, that kind of stuff up there. So really, really cool. This thing's jam-packed, jet-packed, top, Mach 10 style, man. And absolutely love this movie. Might be even better than the original one is Top Gun Maverick. It's up there. Probably better than the original. Fantastic jet flying. Tom Cruise kills it in this thing. Great cast. Awesome, just a great vibe. This whole movie. I love it. Man, I watched this already a few times since I got this to review. Absolutely love it. A little cool slipcase. Things like that up in there. You get the digital code in there too in case you want to watch it on the go, laptop, on the phone, or whatever. You can take it with you and watch this film anywhere you're at. But it's a fantastic movie to have in the collection. That is Top Gun Maverick. And next up here, a nice little stack of some movies here from MVD Entertainment. So I'm going to talk about those right now. And I believe this comes out, I think, about a week or so from now. And that's this great comedy from, I believe, 1990. And unfortunately, about a week ago, Leslie Jordan passed away, unfortunately. He's in this movie. It's a great movie. That is Ski Patrol here on Blu-ray. Always enjoyed this movie. Finally out on Blu-ray. Love it. Good stuff up here. This looks awesome in Blu-ray HD quality. I remember watching this one. I haven't recorded from a videotape. I think I was on HBO or Cinemax way back when, like in the early 90s, and I would always watch this one. Great comedy fun. Great cast. You got TK Carter. He's in this thing too from The Thing. He was also in Punky Brewster. He's in this. There's some cool, funny comedy. There's some funny things like beatboxing and stuff like that in this thing. But it's a great stuff with these guys are trying to do it on a mountain, ski patrol. They want to be part of a ski patrol unit, and they're trying to go to a ski school sort of thing, patrol the mountains and stuff. They got this rivalry ski patrol unit against these guys. Don't like each other, and there's a contest at the end to see who reigns supreme of being the ski patrol unit on the mountain. And you get Leslie Jordan this thing. Great funny stuff. He does a great job in this. It's great comedy. Man, if you have not seen this one, definitely get Ski Patrol. It's definitely a classic, great comedy. I always loved this one since I was a kid. Here's what looks like inside. Nice slipcase up here. And you also get a little poster in this thing too, which I'll show right now, which is fantastic. I love how these MVD Rewind collections are. They definitely do a good job in this, and the quality of the transfers of these films look great. And here's original VHS cover art in case you want to flip that around. You got that one too. But this is just a hilarious movie. Love it. You'll definitely laugh your butt off in this thing throughout the whole movie. One of my favorite comedies, and it's just it's kind of like a forgotten gem in a way is Ski Patrol. It's something you would watch on USA Up All Night or HBO late at night or Cinemax back in the day. And this just brings like great memories, great fun. And that is Ski Patrol. Also from MVD, we have a couple like concert type movies. Like one's like a documentary, one's like a show. And it's sort of like a documentary type show in a sense. That is Wendy O. Williams right up here. And this one's this great, good, 80s metal up here, live from London. If you like metal and things like that, we got Lenny here from Motorhead. He's in this thing too. Great stuff is this. I've never seen this before. It's a good concert show. That's Wendy O. Williams. It's got some cool footage of it, good archival footage of it right up here. Great stuff. You also get this too, which is a 50th anniversary tour of the Tubular Bells up here. So you have a great show of this and tour documentary of this group up here, Tubular Bells. Great instrumentals they do, cool stuff, like every dramatic stuff, like for like Christmas music and just really good stuff. They do a lot of like cool dramatic type music, instrumental stuff. That is this, and there's a cool full concert in this thing too, as you can see right up here. Great stuff to pop on up here. Looks awesome on TV here on Blu-ray. Here's looks like the inside up over there. Good stuff right there. So yeah, definitely a couple cool concert type, documentary type stuff. And that is these right up here. Next here from Unearthed Films is a great early 90s movie with Ray Liotta, the late great Ray Liotta. He just passed away too this past year, unfortunately. And that is No Escape, making its Blu-ray debut from Unearthed Films / MVD visual line. And it's a great movie of this, a great cast of like Ray Liotta's like a criminal, and it's like the future's 2022. The future is now, and you get the most hardened criminals get sent to this island, and the middle of nowhere, like they're like thousands of miles away from civilization. They're kind of sent there to rot, and you get these bad guys, kind of like Mad Max kind of guys. They kind of like want to take over this island. You get these kind of like good guy criminals in a sense, with like Ernie Hudson there. You also get like Kevin Dillon in this thing. Great cast. You also got Lance Henriksen. He's like the leader of like sort of like these good guy type criminals. And Ray Liotta finds himself over there, but he wants to get off this island. But he kind of befriends them and tries to help them out against these other bad guy hardened criminals. And this is a great sort of like a Mad Max Waterworld kind of a vibe with the characters. But on this island, it's a great action sci-fi flick. It's this really good action sequences in this thing. Just great visuals, good stuff. Ray Liotta, good movie, great movie up here. Fantastic stuff. You'll get some nice special features. This thing get like a all new interview with the filmmaker Martin Campbell, making of, archival interviews, and an alternate intro too in this thing. Great one to have in the collection. It looks awesome here in Blu-ray. It looks like inside. And it's just a great one to pop on. So one of these ones I've not watched in a long time, and so happy it's out now here on Blu-ray. Try to slip it in there. Just try to slip in the slip. We got it like that. Don't want to mess it up. Don't want to mess it up. Nope, we're good now. Woo, we're good now. But I love how the slip looks. Good stuff, and an awesome one to have in the film collection. Next tip here from Synopsis Films. Now, but that's like a late 80s movie, and we got The Kindred here on Blu-ray. I haven't seen this one, not unrated edition of it. I haven't seen this one in a long time, The Kindred, but a really good one to check out. Great like monster type movie. Watch this like the week of Halloween. I was watching this. Good one. I've watched it in so long. Like I said, pretty fun flick. With the scientist woman, she passes away, but in doing so, she leaves all these materials, these scientific materials at her house, and her son is a scientist too. He goes there to see what's going on with her experiments and what kind of research she was doing. In doing so, they sort of like awakened this creature that's there, and not sure how this creature is somehow connected to him or them. And they find out later on there's a sort of a connection between the mom, the brother, and this creature in The Kindred. Great monster movie, a lot of good practical effects. Just a fun one to check out. Is this a lot of special features? This thing behind the scenes, interviews, new interviews with the cast, and archival interviews too in this thing. So definitely a good one to check out. Good monster horror flick is this. It's a really cool special effects, 80s style. Definitely a one to enjoy, and that is The Kindred right up here. Next up here, also from Synopsis Films, and we get this like nice indie B horror flick from the early 2000s here making its Blu-ray debut, and that is Satan's Little Helper. I think I seen part of this a long time ago, and when I watched this, I kind of didn't remember. I remember the main character, that's the Satan guy in the mask, and then I was like watching it, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember seeing parts of this, but it was great to revisit this one. Pretty alright movie. A lot of people really like this one a lot. It's a good, for Halloween time. It's like it takes place during Halloween time. As this kid plays this game, and there's like Satan in it, and there's like a real life Satan killer on the loose. Well, the guy in a mask, he's on the loose, and the kid is his little helper, Satan's little helper, and his sister's involved in this whole thing, and he kind of gets her involved, and it's like it's like a big game, but it's not. It's this really interesting type movie. It takes place during Halloween time and all that kind of deal. But the movie was just all right. I mean, I thought it was. Some people said it's fantastic. I didn't think it was fantastic. I didn't think it was. It was just okay. I thought this one. I thought it'd be a little bit better. It's directed by Jeff Lieberman. He's a great director. Did The Squirm, Blue Sunshine, I think Just Before Dawn, and some other ones before. I met him before at a movie screening years ago. Those classic '80s movies. Really good director. That kind of deal. But this one was right here. So it was filmed in the early 2000s. It was all right. It was a little bit. It's like a low budget movie, but it was a little bit off. I don't know why. Like I liked it. Some parts like kind of dragged for me. I don't know. It was just an okay one, and I thought. I mean, some people like it more, which is cool. For me, it was just okay, but not bad. Available now, and that is Satan's Little Helper. Right up here, I have a really cool Lucio Fulci Policia movie, which like crime drama movies, action flicks from Cauldron Films. This is my first time getting stuff from Cauldron Entertainment. Pretty cool label, looks great on Blu-ray. And that is this one up here, Contraband up here. Check that out from Lucio Fulci, which I didn't know he did this. And I remember I read up some stuff. He did a lot of some Policia movies back in the day over in Italy. This drug dealer and these cops, the cat and mouse game, that kind of stuff. Really good violence in this thing. You have a lot of great shootouts and gore and death and that kind of thing in this movie for like a crime movie. You get some pretty good killings in this thing and escapes and like all that kind of deal right there. Very, very cool stuff. And so here from Contraband, I like that label, like this Grim Reaper guy. A lot of cool special features this thing. And you get great music here from Fabio Frizzi, like the Beyond and that kind of deal. And so yeah, some really good stuff up here. If you like Policia type movies, and if you're a fan of Lucio Fulci, you'll definitely enjoy Contraband. And next up here, also from Cauldron Films, is this one, which I've never heard of or seen before until getting this to review. That is Murder in a Blue World. Pretty much takes place in the future, made in the early 70s. This one by Spanish director Eloy de la Iglesia. And I was a big fan of and during this time, the Clockwork Orange came out, with Stanley Kubrick. And this is sort of influenced from that movie in a way, but not totally, but sort of in a way. Around that time, the Clockwork Orange of Terror, they coined this one, the Clockwork Terror. And it's the first time here on 2K Blu-ray restoration up here about this people like consumers in the future and the things they're doing. And it's like murder and intrigue in this thing. It's kind of just trippy visuals in this movie up here. Definitely interesting stuff. Gang members and the criminal past of the main character of this movie. There's right up there. Pretty dang cool flick was this one. Definitely a trippy one. It's like a futuristic type movie, but kind of brutal. And it's an interesting take on consumerism and things like that. Very neat right here. Right up here from Twilight Time, a really interesting one is this. This is like a nunsploitation movie, and that is The Nun and the Devil. Look at that creepy cover. Awesome, awesome stuff in this one. Very dark movie about orthodoxy, religion, the devil, and all that entwined in there. All kinds of crazy stuff in this one. Definitely a trippy one. It was this. Definitely one to watch late at night by yourself. A lot of perverted stuff going on in this movie. A lot of dark content for this. And just creepy visuals. They're definitely pretty cool creepy visuals. And show you what's looking inside up here. And you get a nice little booklet up here. I've seen a few nunsploitation flicks, and this one is crazy. Look at that creepy image up here. It has some great haunting visuals in this. Some stuff I gotta make sure I can show, because there's some nudity in this thing up here. So I'm trying to make sure that's what I'm looking at right now. Some stuff up here you can show, making sure we're good. But yeah, really good booklet on this film up here. Made in early 70s, I believe 1973 is this one. It looks amazing on Blu-ray. The quality is great, superb film quality, great shots, great visuals. Creepy stuff kind of gets under your skin as this one definitely does. But said it's out there with violence, covenant, craziness. You get a lot of extras in this thing too. You have a commentary track from a film historian, behind the scenes, and more of this right up here. A lot of good stuff in this thing. If you're like a fan of those type movies and nunsploitation or exploitation films in general, Nun and the Devil is definitely one to check out. Definitely does not hold back. So you've been warned. This one up here is very devilish. Oh man, so I'm like halfway through the reviews right now. I'm a little bit parched right now. I'm a little bit parched, but I'm gonna fix that right now because I got something sent to me from Stone Brewing that just came out, new beer. I'm gonna review it for you guys right now. Little beer intermission. Let's go do it. That is this up here, Stone's Violetta Iris Milkshake IPA. Love how that label looks, that pink and that yellow just pops. It's a milkshake India Pale Ale with raspberry, blood orange, and vanilla. Sounds intriguing. And they sent this to me to check out and review this. This is out, available now. I believe only locally here in San Diego, or you can get it shipped to you. And this is definitely something I can't wait to try out. This looks pretty cool. Nice little story right up here of how they brew this, that kind of deal. So definitely cannot wait to check this out and try it out. So I'm a little bit thirsty, like I said, and let's get down to it right now, huh? A little intermission with the movie reviews. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh my, oh my. Check that out. Look at that. Look at the nice head going on right there. Nice color action. Let's go see how this smells and taste it. Oh, smells really good. Really like a nice little hint of that vanilla and that orange, like a little orange zest. Let's go try this out. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's hella good. That is deliciously smooth, dangerously smooth. That is so smooth. Mmm. Like a little hint of like sweetness right there. Oh, it's good. That's good stuff. That is good stuff, man. Stone, they killed with this one. This one's great. Love that color. Kind of that ambery, kind of like honey look to it. Really good. Tastes a lot of orange, love that raspberry, but that vanilla. At the end of the, after you drink it, a little bit of that vanilla hint. Super good. Oh yeah, this is perfect. This is good. Great for like a cool day too, since it's like, a fall going into winter right now. So yeah, definitely perfect to have a nice cool day is this one. Definitely get this. If you're in San Diego or if you get this shipped to you, this is so good. This is so good. Nice 4-pack up there. I believe it's like $20 for a 4-pack. Thanks again, Stone, for sending this out to me to review. So good. We are back. I got my little beverage up here to help me get through the rest of these reviews. I have a stack of stuff. I do have a stack of more things to talk about. Look at this. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. But so let's get down to it. And yeah, a little sip. We're good now. We're good. Link down below, Stone. Link down below. Get that. Boom, boom, boom. Now let's get back to the reviews of the movies, which I'm talking about this. All this stuff up here is from Mill Creek Entertainment. Ton of stuff from Mill Creek Entertainment. A lot of cool stuff. A lot of good retro releases. They're out now. You can pick up this upcoming week. Start with this one. Great 90s classic is The Replacement Killers. Up over here. Starring Chow Yun-fat and Mira Sorvino. So Chow Yun-fat's like a professional killer. He's hired by this boss guy in China, like this underground boss. But he betrays him, and so he's on the run. He has to make sure he gets back to China to help his family out. But he enlists the help of Mira Sorvino's character, just a forger, to help get him over there, and they help each other out in this great action Hong Kong style fights. Great stuff. This is his debut in Hollywood here in the States. Great stuff. Great soundtrack. This one I haven't watched this in so many years, and I love how like the slipcase looks, because that's what like how they do with this Mill Creek with this cool line. Looks like a VHS with that slipcase. I love that. So cool, but definitely awesome. Great action flick. Great popcorn movie to pop on. I remember watching this on HBO back in the day. Brought back so many good memories, and she looks so hot in this movie. This is when she was just hot as hell back when. But yeah, good stuff. And here is the old school cover art right there if you want that going on. Good thing, good quality. No features in this thing. This looks great on Blu-ray. It sounds really good. Fun stuff. Great how like the spine looks. Replacement Killers. Love it. Definitely a great one to watch, man. If you haven't watched it in a while, kind of forget about this movie. Definitely buy it at your local Walmart or Amazon or Mill Creek Entertainment, and you'll definitely enjoy that. This is a fun one up here. Next up here, another 90s flick, which I've never seen before for some reason, and that is directed by Ron Howard, and that is The Paper up here on Blu-ray, making its debut. Great cast. You got Michael Keaton, Randy Quaid, Catherine O'Hara, Jason Alexander, Marissa Tomei, a bunch of people in this movie about this newspaper and line and all them editorial writers and stuff like that of all of them, and the things, the ins and outs of that business of Robert Duvall. Great movie, kind of some comedy, some drama in this thing. Definitely enjoyed this flick right up here. Great one, good 90s goodness is this. It's definitely something you would watch at Blockbuster. You ran out Blockbuster back in the day, for sure. So it's still with that cool slipcase. I love how that looks. Looks like a VHS. And this one up here, you also get some bonus features. You get new interviews with Ron Howard and David Cope in this thing, and Stephen Cope in this thing. So really cool new interview footage of that right up here. And if you like, big fan of Ron Howard and Michael Keaton and stuff like that, it's definitely a good one to check out. And that is The Paper. Next up here, another 90s flick, and that is this one up, The Cure. Like a drama, kind of a sad family movie. As this kid, he finds out he has AIDS, and then his other friend tries to help him out in that. It becomes like a tabloid story and that kind of thing in this little town up here. But definitely a sad one is this, pretty a good tearjerker one is The Cure. But good movie though, really good movie right up here. And so it has like that nice VHS look up there. And as a Cure, so if you're a fan of type 90s drama type flicks and family, kind of heartfelt movies, that'll be this one. That is The Cure, available now. And we got Kroll right up here on the VHS slip here on DVD. We also get Renegades, really good action flick with Lou Diamond Phillips and Kiefer Sutherland. These are on Blu-ray too, but they're on DVD. And we also right up here, Hudson Hawk, Bruce Willis, late 80s flick. He's like a cat burglar ripping off expensive pieces of art and other kinds of things right up here. Good stuff up there. Up next on DVD, which is fine, but this is a cool one. That is The Watcher here. It came out in the year 2000. You got Keanu Reeves, plays a psychotic serial killer, and you got James Spader here, is like an FBI agent on the hunt to find out who is killing these people and who is watching die. And right up here, really good thriller, crime thriller is this one. Very cool stuff. I haven't seen this in so long, so it's great to watch. That's all about Mill Creek. They put a lot of cool movies out that I haven't watched in years, kind of maybe forgotten about, and they put them out, which I like that. I love how Mill Creek does that. Very good stuff. And this is a great thriller. Good stuff. Also got Marissa Tomei in this movie. It's crazy because you got Keanu Reeves as a killer, so it's kind of neat. A little bit different than his John Wick action stuff, the Matrix kind of things like that. To get him in this serial killer role. Very, very cool stuff. Next up here, which kind of takes place as a new movie, but kind of goes with things going on now, and that is Bitcoin up here, about Bitcoins and the cryptocurrency type stuff. These criminals, hardened criminals on the loose. 800,000 in Bitcoin goes missing, and they're on the run because people from their gang are trying to find them out of who took all those Bitcoins. So pretty cool, fun action flick, kind of funny because of all the stuff now with crypto. So that's kind of an interesting one. That is Bitcoin up here. Very pretty fun flick. Like a little B action flick, but it's not bad. And that guy right there sort of looks like Luke Perry. Kind of looks like Luke Perry. It's not Luke Perry, but sort of looks like him. It would not be Mill Creek movie reviews if I didn't have all these ones. This is the Ultraman. They own all the Ultraman stuff. So we get some more Ultraman goodness. We got Ultraman right up there. We get some more Ultraman up there. So if you're a fan of some Ultraman fun up here, and who doesn't like some Ultraman? Just some fun Ultraman awesome stuff. There's so many shows of Ultraman, so many different renditions of it, and different incarnations of Ultraman. Very, very cool. So if you're a fan of that, these are available now too. We get Ultraman Neos, and we got Ultraman Zereth. I think I'm off saying them wrong. Ultraman Zereth too. Kind of confusing names, but they're very cool. Ultraman awesomeness is here right now. And I also got one more gigantic set of Ultraman, and that is this up here. We got Ultraman Cosmos Collection up here on DVD, the full complete series of these up here. The discs all individually right up there. Very fun, very cool. Ultraman monsters, craziness, very, very cool. This is available now too. Good old classic show from the 2000s, complete here on DVD. It's also on Blu-ray too. And that is the 70s show, that 70s show right up here. The complete series up here. I love how that packaging looks. Just pops with how that looks, kind of that pulp culture look. I definitely love that. Definitely a fun show. Great one to watch, great one to revisit Ashton Kutcher and all of them. Great stuff up here. Cannot go wrong. Get all 200 episodes in this bad boy up here, and also special features up here on DV Dizzle. And all come these little envelope type deals like that, all in there, just like that. You know, it's all right. You know, like the Blu-ray one's a little bit of a better set. This one, the DVD one, for a little bit cheaper. You cannot go wrong. And you know, it's on TV, so it's okay. It's okay. So it's all good like that. But yeah, get the behind the scenes up here, deleted scenes, audio commentary, and select episodes, and so much more up here on That 70s Show, available now. And that's it for my movie reviews. Oh my God, so much. That's probably one of the most biggest movie review ones I did in a long time. So link down below if you want to get these movies at more from these various companies. Tons and tons of stuff right up here. And if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe at 17,000 right now. Let's get to 18 more. The goal is 100K, but you know, slowly but surely, I'm trying to get there. But if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe if you like what I do and things like that. And catch you guys later on the next video. Make sure also to hit me up on TikTok and, you know, Instagram, all that good stuff. Links down below for those too. I do some TikToks. And I'm trying to do some YouTube stories too, some YouTube shorts. Some YouTube shorts. I'm trying to do more of that kind of thing. I haven't done those yet, but I'm trying to do that too. And so all these are out now for the most part. And time for me to finish up this wonderful elixir. And catch you guys later next one. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.